All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Struggle Gamers Podcast, episode 27. We talk about the latest gaming and pop culture news. I am Carnage, and these are the homies we got. Oh, we did get Kenny. Black Goat. We got Black Goat. You talking? There you go. Let me turn you up. Ooh, sound bad. What, say it again?
What it do, folks? What's up?
We got Kendall.
Just started.
Let's go.
We got Wody.
It's the FG, it's the fighting game, Pride Fighting Game Professor. What's happening?
We got Rex in here.
What's good?
We got Scream the Slanderer.
I'm slandering everything.
Yeah. And we got Jarrell, surprisingly.
May the force be with you.
And something.
Right, so we already know the main topic here is going to be Cyberpunk. So who want to get it started off, bro?
Me, since I've had
Personally,
the most.
Nah, Drill, shut up. Personally,
Wow.
Carnage, you got to get it started.
I got to get it started?
He
You
definitely
have
do.
to.
All right. What y'all want to hear first, bro? About how good it is or how I think it's bad? What y'all want to hear?
I mean,
Both. Pro.
All right, I'm gonna get a pros. I'm gonna get a pros first because I know don't nobody care about the pros for real. So look, the pros about this game is beautiful. It looks real good when it actually want to look real good. It I mean the story is amazing from what I tell. I ain't beat it yet. I'm having fun with the gameplay. It ain't nothing revolutionary, but it's real nice. What else? That's it, really. I mean, that's all I really need in games. And that's the pros right there for me. Now, for the cons, it's way too many fucking bugs in this game, bro. And they little on PC. Like, the magnitude ain't crazy on PC, but it's a lot in quantity. Like, you're gonna see in this gameplay that you're watching, I'd have had mad bugs just driving. Like, cars popping out of nowhere and then popping in and then popping out. You're gonna see that in a couple seconds. Cops literally spawn on your back. Like, it's dumb. Did y'all just seen that right there?
Yep.
Yeah, they did disappear.
It just disappeared. Like, that is ridiculous. And it's all them little bugs start to add up. And I don't think I took points away in my internal review for this, because I played a little game called Skyrim that I also gave a 10. And that game has bugs like this as well, but it's just all about enjoyability.
Never.
It definitely does.
You are lying.
So Skyrim ain't got bugs?
When I played
Skyrim ain't got bugs?
When I played Skyrim on PS3, it was not this bad.
So Skyrim ain't got bugs? So you can't launch yourself across the map on command?
That's the thing. But here's the difference, though. One, everybody who plays Bethesda games know Bethesda games are held
so you giving them
so
now you giving a pass. All right, cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my pros and cons. I'm gonna go back to my pros and cons since you just gave Bethesda a pass already.
I didn't give them a pass at all. I didn't give them a pass at all. Cool. One of the main issues that I give with Bethesda is their fucking glitches. But I don't expect nothing. I don't expect better from them.
Shit launching from the other side of the screen is like on Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto got bugs like that sometimes. That's just a bug.
Nigga, and it's still a bug.
Look at this. Look at this shit. He just walked up to two NPCs that were not even.
Cyberpunk bugs make you think the game broke, which it is.
I don't think it's broke at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, I saw somebody launch their game up, go outside, a car comes flying across the fucking map.
Do we need to go into a whole Bethesda glitch complacency so I can show y'all all this in Bethesda game?
Bethesda.
Okay, but listen. Do you hear what I just said when y'all first just bring up there? I said Skyrim has bugs as well, and I gave that game a 10. And then y'all was like, "No, I don't got bugs like that." Do I need to show y'all the bugs like that?
Nigga.
Do I need to show y'all the bugs like that?
I think we need to understand that this ain't Skyrim and Skyrim ain't this.
Do I need to show y'all the bugs like that?
It's not like that. Modded Skyrim don't even have bugs like that. That shit fucking
Modded Skyrim has a whole unofficial patch that patches most of the bugs in Skyrim.
But it's still a modded game and it still fucking work better. It got bugs still. The base version of the game didn't look like that either.
Off of the podcast, I'm gonna send you a video of Skyrim's bugs.
That's cool.
You gonna sit there and say, bugs not the same? I mean, they're not the same. They're not similar in nature, but they have the equal amount of bugs.
Bro, listen. If you died, let me talk.
Go ahead.
I died at least in double-digit numbers from jumping on something.
Yeah, I did too. I seen that.
Or climbing up something. I just instantly died.
And I've never played a Bethesda game, whether it be fucking Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, or Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4. I've never played their games, started up a playthrough, and died any fucking time throughout that fucking playthrough because of fucking glitches. Like,
nigga, what are y'all talking about?
Multiple, on the level of fucking Cyberpunk. Like, you telling me
I haven't done. I mean, that only happened to me twice. So yes, on the level of Cyberpunk.
A lot on Cyberpunk,
right? Nigga. Like, I've never seen,
especially Skyrim, bro.
Yeah, like, Jarrell, you've been playing it on console. How many times have you interacted with game breaking glitches or mission breaking glitches or just annoying glitches in general?
I've had like 4 to 5 error codes. Like, I'll be in the middle of a mission, or even I'll be driving and it'll just freeze. My console will go white, and then I get restarted. That's happened like 4 to 5 times. I've had
that's performance issues. It's issues nonetheless.
Go ahead.
I've had like, you know, NPCs should show out of nowhere, cars show up out of nowhere and stuff. I've had what else? Stuff I've tried to crouch behind, not show up or disappear. It's been a bunch of different game breaking glitches, but it's still there, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think anybody can ever say that this game, as far as the content wise goes, it's a bad game. I don't think anybody would argue that. It's just when it comes to the game actually performing the way that we expected this game to perform, like, that's the primary issue. But I mean, we all know at the end of the day, if you're playing this game on PC, you know, you're not really that worried about the stuff that people are worried about when it comes to console releases, because majority of the glitches have been on console releases. And the only reason why I cannot like give it a pass is because the game was marketed as a fucking current gen game. Like, that game, it makes no sense why they, in my opinion, they didn't just fucking. What's up?
Carnage video, bro. He T-posing, bro.
Yeah, you got to see a whole bunch of crazy ass glitches in this video, bro.
Yeah, he ran into a fucking shootout, and the enemies weren't even fucking active until he turned the corner. Like, they were just standing there, just fucking standing there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Breaking glitch I've had so far was me not able to start the third act. I completed the end of the second act mission, but for some reason, it's still not letting me start the third act. I've done a narrative, a side job, and other.
Nigga, how you in the third act already? Any fucking way? Y'all niggas kill me, bro.
That make more sense than being done twice, though. Like,
I'm still in Act 2, and I'm street cred 50.
Rex was fucking wild and beating the game twice, man.
That nigga was good.
Beat my game.
Because some of the side quests don't really like entice me.
Me saying that for the game, though, I'm not giving Cyberpunk a pass on their bug. I'm just saying this is still an enjoyable game with all them.
It definitely is if it worked for you.
Yes,
yeah, nobody is denying that. Nobody is denying that.
They don't get no pass.
I probably got the most hours in the game right now. I got
like another Skyrim game over again, bro.
And here's the difference too. Like, a lot of people that I know who play like Elder Scrolls games, when it comes to their glitches, most of the motherfuckers I know don't get played about those glitches is because a lot lot of them are exploitable too. Like money duplication,
right.
item duplication.
You were fucking right.
Like fucking beating bosses, glitching through fucking levels, like
one hit kills, motherfucking infinite lock pill, all that crazy shit, bro.
Right, and like that's one of the main reasons why I know like a lot of people who play Bethesda games, they go in knowing what they're expecting, and they don't really bitch about it. This game, I can't really say, compare it to Bethesda glitches, because it's like we didn't really know what we were getting when it comes to this type of game from CD Projekt Red, but we know what they promised, though. You know,
it's one game breaking glitch that I had with Skyrim, and that was I ended up having to like finagle some shit. It was when you fight the first Dragonborn or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a glitch where like he has permanent armor around him, and you got to kill the dragons to make the make him absorb their souls and take the armor off. But the dragons wouldn't come down to fight you; they would stay up in the sky. And then when they did die, he wouldn't absorb their souls. That was probably eventually I ended up finagling that shit because I was on PC, but I heard people on console had that shit, and that pretty much broke their game. But Other than that, that's the only game-breaking glitch I experienced out of Skyrim.
I had a similar issue like that.
I personally never had a game-breaking glitch with like Fallout games, but with Skyrim, I definitely had like 2 on
and that
Xbox.
was after the unofficial patches.
I had a couple on fucking Xbox.
I've seen people walk through castle walls on Skyrim before.
Yep.
Like just straight through it, searching. Like I've seen motherfuckers like go through fucking like underneath the game just to access chests.
Yeah, that's that white run glitch. That shit's crazy.
Like that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
You could do that shit on purpose.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like exploitable glitches right there, though.
But you know okay, I mean? How about this? Do y'all feel like changing the narrative real quick? Both of them games are buggy. Do y'all feel that Cyberpunk, because you know Cyberpunk actually trying to get the bugs gone, right? When Bethesda make their bugs, they not patching that shit. So which one is worse?
It is what it is.
But like I said before, like people who play Bethesda games, they're used to that shit. This game,
bro,
like the difference between like
though.
But the difference between CD Projekt Red
used to it, they're playable. It's still playable.
Yeah, like the difference between CD Projekt Red and Bethesda when it comes to like these games and their level of glitches. Like people who play Skyrim and Fallout, at the end of the day, like the glitches are part of the things that they look forward to. Like they like exploiting some of the glitches. They like finding them. They like hunting them down. Motherfuckers will literally just get on just to fight glitches. But when people bought CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk 2077, they were not expecting glitches like
you
this.
You keep going back to people though. I'm talking about purely company wise. Which one is worse?
But people make
company. No, fuck all that. Let's answer this question. Company wise, at least the game is fucking playable on Bethesda games. Most of the time.
But look, what about when years go by and then Cyberpunk don't have no more glitches now? It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years, and Bethesda still got whole glitches that been in that game forever, and they didn't release it 5 times.
But how many people on Skyrim's fan base level? How big of a percentage of the fan base are complaining about those glitches?
I just died from a jump again.
I don't know how many people complaining about those
and this is the reason why CD Projekt Red is getting shit, especially when it comes.
Well, actually, no. Actually,
hold on, let me finish.
Let me answer your first question.
No, I didn't.
It's a lot of people. You said how many people are complaining. You just asked me how many people are complaining about those glitches, and I had to think about it.
From Skyrim's fan base.
No. I'm talking about Bethesda. I'm talking about Bethesda in general. Do you remember Fallout 76? Nigga, everybody complained about that game. Everybody for a whole year and a half complained about that game, and it still ain't fixed.
But the reason why they were complaining about it when the game, the reason why they were complaining about that game when it first came out is completely different. People were complaining about the game when it first came out.
Kenny, did you just say when it first came out? Like we want to talk about Fallout 76 our whole podcast life? What are you talking about? What are you talking about when it first came out? It's been broke for a year and a half. What do you mean?
I mean, last time I checked, like I said,
probably was worse than
I'm not saying that people weren't complaining about it. I'm saying people were.
But they fixed it though.
No, they did not.
I mean, they fixed it more than what Cyberpunk is.
Oh yeah, because Cyberpunk been out a week and a half.
The shit that people were complaining about with Fallout 76's run, like it's completely different in the beginning than it was the last time I checked for that fucking game. Because I remember the first thing people were talking about was how fucking empty the game felt. That was the first thing I remember people complaining about. And then the second thing I remember people complaining about were the fucking glitches in the game. But notice the difference. They were working on the fucking game, though. This game just came out, but you can't compare fucking Fallout 76 to CD Projekt Red.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Just because they're two games.
So we can compare Skyrim. We can compare Skyrim in this game, but we can't compare Fallout to this game.
No,
what?
Would you compare Skyrim to Fallout 76?
Yes. What the fuck? They both games. Yes, you can. Listen. What does online connectivity got to do with bugs and glitches?
A lot.
What? Like what? Name a couple things.
It's harder for niggas to tune up an MMO than it is for a single player game because you got to make sure that shit's straight for everybody.
Not to mention, you're forgetting one critical factor when it comes to this shit for Cyberpunk. They knew about a lot of those motherfucking problems on Cyberpunk 8 months ago.
And you think Fallout didn't? And you think Bethesda didn't? And you didn't think Bethesda didn't? What are you talking about?
But this is the difference though. But this is the difference though. They could have avoided a lot of that shit in fucking Cyberpunk if they had just pulled the shit off of fucking current gen consoles. But the main reason why they didn't, even though they admitted to ignoring current gen consoles, is because they wanted to keep the fucking money for pre-orders. They admitted that. Like that is completely fucking different than fucking Fallout, but that is the bugs and glitches we all fucking expect. Nigga, not to mention that was a multiplayer game.
Expecting them don't make it no better. If I expect to get shot in the foot, it's still gonna fucking hurt, Kenny, bro. It don't matter, bro. It don't fucking matter, though.
It makes it different.
It don't matter, bro.
I'm saying, I get what you're saying, nigga. You saying what you're saying is a scumbag. Like it's scumbag.
Nigga, what they gonna? So what they gonna say? What you gonna say? Go broke? Hey. Yeah, your game don't work here. You should just go.
No, but listen though. What you saying is
defend Bethesda, bro. Why y'all keep trying to?
No, we're not defending them. We're saying that CD.
Wait, one person.
Bro, saying you expect it is a defense.
Yeah, no, nobody's.
That's not a defense at all.
I expect it is okay.
What? Argument is, oh, this game is buggy, but that game is buggy too, and nobody said shit about that.
Yes, yes. Why? Why does one game get a pass? I'm asking you, why does one game get a pass? If nobody's talking about the other game, why is it getting a pass? For what?
I can tell you exactly why. One, people didn't give fucking Skyrim passes. They just played the shit long enough to know what to expect.
What the fuck are you talking about? Hold on. You are lying right now, sir.
What's your first Elder Scrolls game?
Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls game.
Okay, so you never played Morrowind, you never played Oblivion. So you going into Skyrim with bugs, sure, that's your first fucking time dealing with fucking Elder Scroll games. But people who've been playing fucking Elder Scroll games for a long time, not just Elder Scrolls, but also fucking Fallout, they go in already knowing what to expect from this fucking company for this type of fucking game. They know exactly what to expect. The simple fact that you're gonna get fucking patches and updates from them later on after fucking reporting this shit is expected because they already know. Like everybody who fucking played fucking Fallout and Elder Scrolls games knows that, oh, well, these games are held together by duct tape. This game was marketed to us a very different fucking way than Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and fucking Fallout games were. This game was lied. We were basically fucking lied to about the shit we were getting for the simple fact that they knew. Like, I can see if it was Skyrim level fucking walking through wall glitches and stuff like that, but they knew this game was fucking buggy before they presented it to us. They knew. I don't think,
bro. You just literally sat there and explained a pass for Bethesda. You know that, right? You just said they expect. Fans expected what it was, so everybody was hush mode because they gave them a pass. That's what I'm saying.
Did not give them a pass.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, bro. Ask a question.
How was the hype behind Skyrim? Like, what was the hype behind? Was it as hype as it was for fucking this game?
Yeah, it was.
It was exactly as hype.
But not for the exact same reasons, though. Not for the exact same reasons. People were hyped.
There was still the same amount of hype.
But it's not like that because everybody who was hyped about Skyrim are the same people who played Oblivion. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just went in with a little bit more polished.
Hold on, but everybody that was hyped about Cyberpunk played Witcher. Right?
But The Witcher and Cyberpunk are two different games.
Nigga, it's the same fucking dev. What do you?
What does
that matter,
bro? Getting games with pass, just call it for what it is.
Don't matter.
It's excuses being thrown to why one game can suck and one game can't.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta just take it for what it is. Carnage is saying take it for what it is. He's not. He's not trying to say Skyrim is better or not. He's just saying take it for what it is.
Make excuses.
That's all it is, bro. Just take it for what it is. Like, don't compare Witcher. Don't compare Fallout. Like, take the game for what it is when it dropped and compare the bugs when it dropped. That's all he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
He brought up The Witcher. He brought up Skyrim. He brought up Bethesda. Everybody else in here is talking about fucking.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that's what you say. I'm saying that's what him saying. Like, you can't sit here and agree with what he just said, Carnage, when you were the one who brought up the other
nigga. Did you not just hear the words out of Nice Green's mouth, bro? Did you just take that and flip it into some fucked up shit you just thought about, bro? You just took his words and flipped it. You just took his words and flipped it into something completely different.
Like, what? What's getting lost in translation is that he simply was comparing it to another game that launched with a lot of bugs.
That's it.
That was the comparison. That was the end of it. It wasn't deeper than that.
That was how you gonna tell me it was deeper than that? What? I said it.
No, but
I mean, I don't know if it was or wasn't. I'm just saying.
No, not you. I'm talking about Kenny.
Your point of saying it though was for an excuse. That's the problem.
No, it's for a comparison. How am I, bro? I do not give a fuck about this company to give them an excuse.
Nah, I don't think he was giving them no excuse.
I'm not giving them no excuse, bro. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
It wasn't deeper than a comparison. He taken it that way.
Yeah, he was just making a comparison.
I don't care about this fucking company, Kenny. I don't work for them.
If you were doing it to make a comparison, then there would have been no need for you to say, why is one getting a pass when the other one isn't? And that's insinuating.
Nigga, that's a question. What the fuck?
That's insinuating that somebody gave the other side a pass
because they clearly did. Because they clearly do, Kenny. They clearly get a pass, and you explained the pass, and it flew over your fucking head. You explained it. Like,
it fly over my head, bro. I honestly just think that y'all niggas are full of shit when it comes to why people play Bethesda games. Like, niggas don't play Bethesda games.
You are explaining a pass right now. As you speak.
Then let me ask you this: How many people who got Cyberpunk were expecting glitches, game-breaking glitches when they got this game?
None of us, nigga. We didn't expect that. Nobody. We didn't expect that, which is why we are clowning them.
This shit for 2 fucking
That's why we're clowning them.
And also, they said,
and if we expected that, they would have got a pass.
Okay, cool. So that's the thing, though. So you can agree when you say that people who went into this game were not expecting game-breaking glitches.
Yeah, nobody was expecting game-breaking glitches.
You can agree that people who played this game were not going in expecting glitches on this level, right?
No game-breaking glitches. We wasn't expecting it. No, nobody was expecting
people who play fucking Elder Scrolls games and Fallout games go in expecting exploitable shit.
Yeah, but you said
game-breaking glitches. But Cyberpunk is the first time game.
But that's exactly why in the beginning I said that the fucking comparison was fucking bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's glitches to glitches.
I think the comparison was based off of hype, not
when I brought up Witcher, it was because you said hype.
I think it was about the hype. I don't think it was anything about comparing the level of game. It was just the fact that Skyrim had hype like this, and it disappointed some people. Cyberpunk had the most hype for the last 8 years, and then it came out, and in my opinion, it fell flat.
It fell super flat on his fucking face.
I have not played the game. I've just watched it, but the fact that it's a Xbox and PC exclusive now after a week of being out, you fell flat. You can't argue that.
That was a terrible launch. One of the worst in history.
That's what I'm saying.
It was one of the worst launches in history. That game right there, one of the worst launches in history, bro. That's going down in fucking history as the game that got removed from Sony. Like, what the?
One question. Come on, one question. Do you guys think? I feel like it's not. It's also the developer's fault, but I think they should have just took more time. I think.
Nigga, they couldn't.
Yeah, that's the fault of.
They didn't have no choice, bro.
Wanted them not to delay the game.
They didn't have no choice, but they stockholders was up they fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Was it pressure from us as stockholders?
It was
not made this happen, but like was in part like a contributor to why this game was such a failure.
I think it was both. It was both.
Yeah, but we're like that with every fucking game.
It was both.
We're like that. I highly doubt it's consumer pressure because consumers are like that with every game. But I like how we're gonna healthfully ignore the fact that they already knew about the fucking level of that, how the fucking You know what? I don't even care anymore.
The gravity
out. What they could do though?
Yes, they delayed the game.
Hold on, Dre. I don't think you know this. They literally willingly admitted that they ignored current.
I know that. I saw the tweet.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like they knew about this a year ago. So to say that they didn't have any time, for that entire fucking year, they could have decided to pull the fucking plug.
Also remember, people have been
at home business works though, bro. Like, you can't just pull shit like that.
Let's put two things in perspective, right?
That's not how business works, bro.
Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead.
They had an entire year to decide whether or not if this game was not gonna be applicable for current gen consoles, and they could have did press release, they could have talked to the fucking consumers about been honest with the consumers about what they were getting for current gen consoles for an entire year. For an entire year, they had that, and they did not tell people that they were in fucking what? Woody
podcast. They covered this. We literally have talked about how the games were not able to run on gen console.
My point is, if that was the case, why didn't they just pull the plug on selling them for current gen?
That's not how business works, Kenny.
Here's the problem.
You can't just do that, my nigga.
Hold on, I know the answer. I'm telling y'all, I know the answer. The reason why they fucking do that is because they didn't want to refund fucking pre-orders. That's the main reason why.
Well, what? I'm not gonna say that's the reason. That's not what I'm
Scream. You go ahead. Scream. Hold up. Scream. You go ahead. You go ahead. Then I'm gonna drop my reasoning. You go ahead. Scream.
That scumbaggy though.
You scream. You go ahead.
Is that not true? Is that or is it not true that majority of the pre-orders for this game that were not for PC were for current gen consoles?
I get what you saying, bro, but it go way deeper than some fucking pre-orders, my nigga. You gotta understand. They don't have a publisher, bro. They don't have no money. They have to please stockholders, bro.
The only reason is the pre-orders.
That's not the main reason either. Like what?
From a fucking consumer standpoint, that's the more fucking important one. You telling me that as a consumer, the only reason why you won't be honest with me is because of my fucking money? I don't.
It's not. I guarantee you, it's not your money, dog. I guarantee you it's not your money, dog.
So I'm not talking about just one fucking person. At the end of the day,
nigga,
they could have.
Oh my god.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
I think they could have they could have probably done a better.
Understand what the point of fucking arguing about the shit is. At the end of the day, it's like, okay, are you fucking okay with the shit, or are you not okay with the shit? Okay, you're not okay with the shit. All right, but why the fuck are you making excuses for the shit then?
Nigga, I'm not making excuses. I just don't want you to be spewing. I don't listen. We on the podcast, Kenny. I don't want you to be spewing incorrect information. That's not fact, bro. I have some information for you, but you want to say this is not the main reason. I'm like, this is not the main reason, my nigga, and you just don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was gonna point the facts out too.
I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm saying that's a good reason.
But you said it's the main reason, and it's not.
Hold on, Carnage. The fact of the matter is this. Like, I agree with your point. I get where you're coming from, but the fact of the matter is, the main issue with it being on last gen was they weren't thinking about the original consoles that dropped 7 years ago. They were looking at the enhanced console, even though it messes up on the enhanced consoles. I'm not giving them no defense and none of that. But many people are complaining because they didn't upgrade. So while it does play into what you said about, because my money not right, you didn't want to tell me, they should have been a little bit more transparent. Like, this game would run better on an upgraded console, like an Xbox One S. An Xbox One X. You feel what I'm saying?
Quick question though. What version are they playing? What version are they playing on next gen?
Yeah, it's on.
It's not about what version you're playing on next gen. That's the thing. It's about, can your console handle the graphics of the game and the compatibility of the game.
That's what I'm saying, Wody. That's what I'm saying, Wody.
They've noted this. That's why I'm bringing that fact out. I'm not disagreeing with what your point is. I feel you.
That's bad marketing then, because if you're concentrating, if you're literally banking on everybody having better versions of base software for a game
that falls on them entirely. That's what I'm saying. That's my entire point. They failed to do their correct research.
Not to mention 7 years ago, which versions of consoles were out more? It wasn't the PlayStation fucking Pro. It wasn't the fucking higher version of the Xbox.
That's why I'm agreeing with you and bringing that fact up. They didn't do their research to realize, hey, you know, what version of the console do you have? A simple survey to some people who do, whether an alpha, a beta, it don't fucking matter. You could have asked your consumer base. Did they? No. So I'm agreeing with you on that point.
I agree with you, but
what I'm simply saying is they could have ran a beta and this problem could have been solved potentially.
They should have been playing. They should have been testing the game on
always intended for last gen. We can't just avoid that fact.
But that's my point. My whole point is like, how can you sit here and say like, oh, bro, like they probably didn't think of how many people owned it. Like, nigga, if you're making a game for current gen consoles and you're not, if
the game was announced, it was before next gen came. When last gen was next gen, the game was announced in 2012. It's 2020,
bro.
The game was always intended for that generation of gaming.
Like, if you are a developer and you are not testing your games out on base model consoles first,
I'm not agreeing with them. I agree with you. I'm just listing the facts.
You got to speak up.
I'm just listing the facts.
Yeah, I might have turned down.
I'm not tripping.
I hear you. No, I hear you.
I got them on 100.
Yeah, I'm just listing the facts of the situation. I ain't defending them at all. Fuck them, to be honest. Like, I didn't buy the game.
Y'all got the game y'all got because they ran it on last gen hardware, and they said it could not run on last gen hardware. I'm pretty sure in 2012 they tested it on last gen hardware. It could not run, and when they decided they were going to develop for next gen and not last gen, y'all bitched. And you got what the fuck?
They never necessarily developed for next gen. They just knew it would run better because of the system hardware and software. They just knew.
Hold up, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Let me correct a couple things. It was announced in 2012 and didn't start development until late 2015. That's first off because they had to finish Witcher all the way through, including the DLCs. They didn't start no development until late 2015. They already had dev kits by then for the new consoles. They was developing this for the new consoles, bro. They pushed it back to the current gen console. That's what happened with that.
And why did they push it back to current gen consoles?
Because stockholders want that fucking money, nigga. That's why I'm trying to bring it all the way back to what you said before. They don't have money, bro. They don't have wiggle room. They don't have wiggle room like a Bethesda do. This is why I personally don't like Bethesda. They have wiggle room. And they are their own publisher. They have a whole publishment company. They got money.
I just got back in the conversation. So you said that they was originally marketing for next gen.
No, I ain't say marketing. I didn't say marketing. I said development.
No, it was always marketed as last gen.
Yeah, I didn't say marketing.
It was marketed for next, like when next gen was last gen for them. And remember, there were trailers for I can't say there wasn't development in 2015 to go back to your point, Carnage, because the trailers came out
in 2012.
The trailers came out in 2013, but a trailer came out in January 2013, E3 2018, and E3 2019. So they had a trailer for the game in 2013. It had at least started some type of development. Not full blown, like we gonna put it out.
I watched a lot of documentaries about them. They said they completely stopped development until 2015. They completely stopped. That was just a CGI trailer. That ain't got nothing to do with the game.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if they had a build at the time or if they had their build later, because the fact of the matter is, at one point in time, they knew that this game was not going to be fucking good for current gen. They brought it back to current gen because of money reasons. Okay, they brought it back to current gen. They still knew that the game was not going to be fucking
and
good.
They told us.
And they told us.
They literally told us. And everybody bitched and complained about it. So they pushed it back 2 separate times and still just released it. Yeah. Bro, they gave these bum niggas what they wanted.
People bitched even after they did.
Like, what else do they do, bro? What else do they do? They have no money to fall back on. They need every sale they can do. And they literally told you we can't do this.
In my opinion, like, on one hand, I try to be a little lenient when it comes to dealing with them, because it's like they did have to deal with the whole COVID stress too. Like that, I honestly think
were
that
they working at home, like while they
they was.
So that they probably didn't like not to give them an excuse, but they probably didn't have maybe
right, like you're
the same software they did at their whatever place of work as they did as at home. So it probably like pushed as far as they could go back, which is probably.
I mean, you regardless of if they had software or not, you got to take into account that these are still people. They probably had shit going on outside around that too. Like I understand that. Like they probably like this last fucking year, I can give them an honest fucking pass about them having to deal with a lot more shit than they were for the entire development of this game. But in my personal opinion, I think that is all the more reason why they should have just not fucking put this game out for fucking current gen, or even like I've been saying before, even delayed this shit until fucking April. They got a perfect fucking excuse. It's a pandemic going around. Like you got a perfect excuse to delay the game if fucking consumers are getting mad.
Already for they pre-orders when they delayed the game the last time. So
I thought pre-orders weren't an issue.
I think that they would have delayed it if they had the option.
Hold on.
I don't think they had the option to. Bro.
Like the people that invest in this game want to hear good shit about this game. So hearing that people are pulling their money from this game,
they gonna pull their money for them game, and they not gonna have nothing. Like you gotta at a certain point, you just gotta break even.
If your consumers are pulling money from your game because your whole entire fucking development team is acclimating to a goddamn global pandemic, what does that tell you about your consumer? What does that tell you about them?
I mean,
consumers ain't got nothing to do with it.
They made all the development costs back in one day, though. So that shit really don't matter.
They really did make all the development costs back in one day, easy. But you got to understand, like with companies like this, that's independent still, they have to fall back on backers. What if all that information that people canceling the pre-orders got back to the backers and they pulled all their money out? They literally have nothing to do nothing else with. Their company is gone or crowdfunded. That's it.
But I mean, then they're back to actual indie level then.
That's not what they want. Who the fuck would to go back? Why would you do that?
I know that
this is a way better scenario than going back to indie level. Do you not? What?
The point that y'all are completely missing when it comes to putting these two and two together, you realize that the option is either A, avoid the shit that they're in right now, or B, deal with the shit right now, right?
No, it's not.
No choice. They either
it's not. That is not the other scenario. What are you talking about?
All the money that
right. They just basically fail as a company if they do the first option. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's not the scenario.
Lose all your money or just lose.
They take a negative PR, losing some money. Cool, whatever. Now, but the other option was to like completely drop PS4. That would have caused mass people. They would have caused no money for PS4. Mass backers dropped it. They have no more money. They have nothing. They went back to indie. They just failed as a company.
But you're assuming that that's what would happen if they had.
Because I know business. I can see what the fuck was going on in that studio, bro. What the fuck? Like that's
you're still. You don't know. It happens.
I get that I don't know 100%. But that's like the most likely outcome.
Yes, I understand.
That's the most likely outcome.
That's all it is. That's assuming that every backer would do exactly what you say.
No, I didn't say every backer. I ain't say every backer. I said backers.
No, I'm saying that everything that you're expecting every backer and consumer to do, that's assuming that that's exactly how it's gonna go about.
And why else? Okay, Kenny, brother. And you see, they literally was going through the same shit with this. Then they literally had to think the exact same like what I'm thinking right here, and still chose this low road right here so they could keep their company. They also have to guesstimate this shit. They don't know 100% that they backers gonna leave. They just think they are.
They don't even know 100%. They're assuming.
And so a business make the smartest decision at the time, and that's what they did.
But if they were to act the exact way that you claim that they were going to act, what was stopping the fucking backers from pulling out when they had fucking delayed this game? The amount of times that they delayed.
You can talk your way around a backer. You can talk your way around a backer, my nigga, until they stop and say, listen, you don't get this shit out right now. What do you think EA be doing? Why do you? Bro, they give you a deadline. You can only go back so far until they say, hey, yo, if it ain't out this time, I'm dropping y'all.
what's literally making dropping the game fucking December 10th right now any different than them delaying the game?
Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with what I can control. That's how stockholders do. That's what stockholders do. That's literally just what stockholders do, bro.
You invest your money on something and it's not working or coming out, you're eventually gonna get tired of it.
That's the whole mentality.
That all of them would back out from this moment.
I did not say all of them. What are you talking about?
They did, but you're saying that the stockholders
didn't let them look, like Kenny, I'm giving you the most business sound plan that I'm hearing, that I think from what they've been saying has happened, bro. I'm not saying none of this is 100% true. I'm saying this is what I think happened based on what everything they said. All right,
I'm pretty sure that
this makes the most sense. This what EA does. This what Microsoft does. This what Sony does. Why would it work different? Just because of Cyberpunk,
right?
They all do this.
Let's go to the comparisons again, right? Look at Anthem. Look at No Man's Sky.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure you're talking about stockholders, and I'm pretty sure that anybody who knows stocks, that majority of fucking stocks is chance and probability. So you're still assuming, and you're still gonna have to take a fucking chance, and you have to use probability in order to figure out which stocks are gonna go up and go down.
Why would you take that chance when you don't have to? Why would you take that chance if you don't have to, bro? Why would you take that chance if you ain't got to, bro?
Stocks isn't chance. It's only chance. It's the chance of life, yeah. But as of a company, stocks don't work that way. If the company does well, no. But listen. If a game's about to come out and you invest in CD Projekt Red, that's not chance or nothing. That's basically if the company does well, you do well. If they're delaying the game, delaying the game multiple times. And because there's something wrong with it, that means that it might be the product might be fucked up. So if they kept hearing that shit, they go like, okay, the product fucked up. I'm about to pull it out. And when one person pulls out, another person pulled out. Yeah,
and it's just a fucking domino effect.
That's what probability fucking means. That's probability. Like probability of a company doing
That's not probability, nigga. What are you talking about?
The probability of a company doing well depends on how much people are investing in that company and people.
It depends on how well their product is.
That ain't probability, my guy. What you mean? You can't sell something shitty and be like, hey, it possibly might work. What the fuck? No. It's not how it works.
Hey, it might work.
It might. I ain't gonna lie, it might though.
Like, bro, that's not something you bank on as a stockholder getting these people's millions and millions of dollars. You don't take that type of chance with your money. You pull out. You done. And once these people pull out, you have no money. So they didn't want to go through all this probability that you saying, and they just put the game out. This is a way better outcome than losing millions of dollars. Like, what? Come on now. It is no possible. Then they literally told us it was gonna be ass. So what else could they do? What? They was in a corner, my nigga. They did the best move. What else could they do?
At least they trying to fix the game.
Yeah, at least they tried to, but they're doing sat there like, hey, fuck y'all, how I buy? Come on now.
No, this is when it get bad. When you got people that didn't work on the game, make mods to make your game better. That's basically
what they doing right now. That's what they doing right now.
I hope they do.
You ain't know? Oh, you ain't know?
I hope they do make the game better. I would love to see
my
that.
game don't run bad.
I'm talking about the mods, nigga. I'm talking about the modders. The modders doing that shit right now.
Yeah, they definitely in their creation kit bag, probably in this game already.
They fixing bugs and shit for AMD and all that shit. But apparently it's Project CD Red. They just did the same fix, so you ain't gotta use that mod no more. But
I do think the game will get better though. Like
I do too. Give it like
it's gonna get better.
Give it like a month or two, and then it'll definitely be better.
I'm enjoying this shit right now.
It would more help if also we weren't in the pandemic and the people that were working on the game probably weren't stressed trying to take care of their family, take care of their family's health, take care of themselves, and also working from home, which probably they don't have the same machines that can give out the same power, whatever how you make a game, to do what they can do at their job, which also plays an effect.
They go over the cloud basically, not over the cloud, but like remote. From the remote.
Okay. And I'm assuming does that work like as powerful or as the same as their stuff at the job? If you guys know,
it's probably a little slower, but
it's remote though. Like, you're using the same hardware. Like you just going through the remote.
The people developing this are super stressed. They probably aren't gonna, they're gonna give some of their, all into it, but they're not gonna be completely focused on it, especially if they're working from home. So it's not like, oh yeah, let's constantly beat on them. Let's just, say, hey, okay, we understand. Just try to fix it. I commend them for being honest, because a lot of game companies like Ubisoft when AC Unity
they wasn't honest. They wasn't honest until they got caught
first, but they're admitting to their mistake.
It don't matter if you get caught already. You honest, you gotta be honest up front. If you get caught, what the fuck you gonna tell us that we don't know?
Yeah, I think this is just like what Ubisoft was doing with AC Unity. How it was just constantly bugs. Were they fixing that when that came out and people
they were fixing it.
Ubisoft always fixed their games.
They fixed it, but it was just shitty at launch.
Ubisoft always fixed their games eventually.
But Bethesda don't own up to their shit, bro.
Yeah,
they by far the worst, bro.
I think this only, for me, from stuff I've seen, compares to like as bad as the launch was like Batman Arkham Knight on PC, because that game people said weren't.
Yeah, they said that shit straight up didn't work.
It's Anthem and No Man's Sky Part 3.
Yeah.
The only thing that's saving them
No Man's Sky wasn't. See, you can't compare it to No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky wasn't that fucked up. It just didn't have. It wasn't.
I'm comparing the launches. I'm not comparing the bugs. I'm comparing just the launch.
Yeah,
I mean, it just wasn't what it was advertised all the way.
They was lying like they ass, boy.
Nah, but like when you look at No Man's Sky and how it was horribly launched, and then how it turned around and is now one of the better games out right now for most people, I'm saying in that sense. So when you look at that's just like Anthem. Now we know Anthem getting this 2.0 version, and everybody's hyped again. Like, well, damn, they might be really trying to bring the game back. But they don't know when they're gonna release that shit, so it's kind of like, well, damn, do I really want to have faith in you motherfuckers,
right?
Or do I want to just say fuck Anthem? The shit free now, basically, if you got Game Pass anyway on Xbox. So it's like it's gonna be one of them things a lot of Xbox people play.
I'm gonna try Anthem 2.0. I'll try it. But I think this is probably the second worst launch game in all this gen. I'm gonna say that right now.
So do you guys think?
Bad.
Oh my bad.
Go ahead.
Do you guys think this will change how some like game companies, since we're still in a pandemic, will like go forward with some stuff
Nope.
Yes. Honestly, I honestly do.
Nope.
You know what is happening? Ain't gonna change nothing.
Hey, Jarrell, this is why this happened. Because CD Projekt Red isn't EA. If it was EA would have pushed that shit out anyway.
Yep.
And y'all would have just had to deal with it, and y'all ain't getting your money back. What happened? Did niggas get their money back with Anthem?
Getting that fucking money back.
I don't know about Anthem. I don't know how the process went with Anthem. The only reason I'm saying yes to the question that was asked though is because if an entire company has just now shunned you publicly though, my nigga, like yo, Sony bashed they ass and said you can't even be on our consoles right now. That's money you losing now. But like, like Carney said, like better to get some money than no money. I'm with that concept too, but they still losing money because they can't sell it on one entire series of consoles now.
And I ain't even
all that money they had.
I ain't even mad that it got taken off. I ain't even mad that it got taken off because of the reason. The reason it got taken off is because they said they can have refunds. That's why. It wasn't because of the game. No, it's just because they said they can have refunds. It was like, all right, we're going to give everybody their refunds back when we taking your shit off the store.
And Sony was like, oh, we ain't dealing with too much of that shit.
Yeah, and it was dudes on Twitter crying like, yo, why you refund me the game but I can't keep it? Bitch, you asked for a refund.
He goofy.
Why are you crying?
Goofy as fuck.
Well, people like you stupid. Like, dude really cried on Twitter and added them and was just like, why you take my money and now I can't play the game?
No,
you
said that.
It, dumbass.
Who said that shit?
Bro, I seen that shit earlier. Bro, I'm gonna go find it and send it to you, bro. I wish I was joking, bro. I wish I was joking.
Tripping today, bro.
I'm about to go find it and send it to you. Hold up.
Brain cells, bro, and he just fighting each other in his head.
Niggas fucking retarded.
Yeah, go right here. I'm about to send it to you right now. Look at, like, bro, it's gonna be in members. Like, this is some dumb shit.
Yeah, dude was a big clown, bro. I can't believe it, bro.
Bro, like, look at that shit. Dude really said, I got refunded, but now you guys are removing it from my console. I want to play the game skill. You scammed the world by allowing the game to be released and sold on your console that does not work and will not work for months. What the fuck that got to do with Microsoft?
Bro, you don't take your weird ass somewhere, bro.
What the fuck that got to do with Microsoft? I'm mad he blurred the nigga at name out because I damn sure would want to go fucking fry his ass.
You seen it too? Big Mike said he seen that same tweet. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with Microsoft. Like, what the fuck?
Man, that shit just goofy, dog. Like that shit goofy, bro. I don't know. It's like I got mixed feelings about this whole situation. One time, I just feel like CD Projekt. I mean, they were severely fucked up, but then again, I like I said, I just explained everything what I think happened. They was backed into a corner, bro, so they just had to fuck up.
They had to do something. They had to do something. The problem now, though, like I said, like now companies are gonna sit here and be like, "Damn, do I want to be the next CG Product Red?" Like,
shit, but there's about
that's
to
a thing now, bro.
And be like, "Shit, fuck y'all, we gonna do it again."
That's a thing now, bro. Do I want to be the next CD Projekt Red? Do I want to be the next EA? You know, EA don't give a fuck, but CD Projekt Red cares.
They gotta
so care. So now niggas gotta think that. That's why, you know what? And I kind of want to segue into this because I do want y'all opinion on this. You know, because this shit happened with this last gen shit, you know niggas are saying do the same thing to Halo, right?
Wait, what you mean? Refund Halo?
No, they're saying only put Halo on next gen. Don't develop it no more for last gen because of this scandal right here. See? People have been atting and telling 343, screw Xbox One. Do not do none of the game development any longer over this next 12 months
if you can hear
for Halo 6 and Halo Infinite. So they're like, yo, fuck Xbox One. If it's not Xbox Series S or X, it shouldn't even have Halo Infinite.
Honestly, I don't.
They don't want the same thing to happen to Halo. They don't want to shun Halo.
I don't mind that because they can do that. Because they can do that. They have the funds and the ability to do that. It's Microsoft.
But they won't do that.
They can, but they don't think they're gonna do it. They can though. They definitely could if they had to. They got the ability to do that shit. I feel like, honestly, look, I know it's a whole bunch of console people in the chat. I feel like, honestly, bro, if you're still on the last console, bro, these game developers should just say fuck you because y'all fucking up these games. It ain't even y'all. It ain't even y'all. It ain't even y'all. It's y'all consoles fucking up the games. It's not y'all. It ain't y'all at y'all, bro. I mean, it ain't y'all at all. It's your consoles, bro. Yeah, fuck them consoles. They old. They need to get the fuck on.
Abandon old consoles. Work on new consoles, and work on how to sell your consoles better and prevent bots now.
What's that goofy dude name? What Phil? Brad Killer Phil's like. We're gonna support all consoles for 2 more. Nah, nigga, stop it. Don't do that. That's fucking good.
It also depends on the game. Like,
no, it don't. It need to stop. No, stop developing for fucking old systems.
Old system.
It's gonna fuck the game up. Like we not gonna have no good new games.
This is why y'all the games on PS5 look mediocre in comparison.
Because they on PS4. Yeah.
Those are mediocre improvements in comparison to what they could be.
Yeah.
They just fucking cut that shit out. I don't know. I just don't got no sympathy for it. I don't know. I'm sorry, bro.
You can't have sympathy for him. Why should you?
I don't, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't. I love all my, like I said, I made a tweet. I love all my niggas on the old systems, but y'all gotta get a new one, bro. We moving on. I'm sorry, bro.
And bro, and then the thing is, if you're not gonna get a new system, bro, just go get a PC and get it over with. Like, fuck it. It is what it is.
It's too expensive.
You don't got to keep putting into the systems. All right, cool. Get you a PC.
You gotta invest. This is an expensive ass hobby, bro. You just gotta take some nails where you take your L's, bro.
Fucking machine too.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta take your L's, bro. If you want to stay on the other console, cool. You ain't gonna get no new games. Fuck it. I mean, look, tit for tat, motherfucker. I don't get these things.
People be bullshitting and complaining just to complain, but it's like, yo, get it together.
From here on out, bro, I don't want to hear nobody talking about how fucking development for last gen consoles being excluded is anti-consumerism because you just got this.
I don't either.
Fucking,
bro. You literally just got a hot, steaming pile of fucking garbage over a good game. Like you just, like, come on.
So.
This shit is not worth it, bro.
Y'all's anti-consumerism rant has got y'all butt games. Enjoy.
Y'all got anything else to say on the fucking Cyberpunk topic?
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on fun with it.
Me too.
I don't respect how they launched the game at all, but I ain't really had that many problems besides the little bugs and shit. But it's still a dope game for me. I feel like it could have been way better than what it was if given the time, if it had more time to be worked on. And hopefully they continue to support it and they make it better. They ain't gonna get no Game of the Year award, but maybe they DLC can.
Oh yeah, I like how you just did that, bro.
You feel me?
How you just did that there.
Maybe they DLC cares. So
just like Witcher, bro. DLC fucking.
Yeah. And that DLC better be free.
It ain't. Oh no, they do free DLC. I forgot this. The CD Projekt Red do free DLC.
Blood and Wine
they got those like free missions and the free.
I'm just doing it just for
the free kill animations and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like they did with Witcher. They had.
I think they had
like 11.
They should, but they not gonna give us some free shit.
I think they did like 11 free DLC for Witcher. It wasn't nothing crazy or major. It was just like free shit. So. Hey, they be doing that shit.
So that's that shit on Cyberpunk?
Huh?
On Cyberpunk?
I don't know if it's gonna be on there yet, but I mean, if
is that it for Cyberpunk?
Pretty
much. Yeah, I ain't got no more to say on it. I mean, like I said, I like watching it. It looked cool to watch. That's about it.
It looked good. It was graphically impressive when it worked.
That's all.
It's fun too. Like just the play styles you can go through. Like I'm playing on very hard.
Me too.
This shit kind of easy now. Like
really is.
I look at niggas and hack them, and I can like use my non-lethal joints or my lethal joints, and I use my non-lethal. I just look at niggas and make them, put them out of commission, like just by looking at it. I don't even walk around strapped no more on this game.
I need to walk around with my pistol, bro. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie. Mild spoiler alert for anybody who ain't played it or watched it or whatever. Like that one mission where you had to go without guns.
Oh yeah, in the sex shop,
bro. Like, and then like I watching Noah play. Like he got the joint now where like he got contagion, and I'm just like, damn, you really don't need guns because you can just hide the whole damn time, contagion everybody, and you straight.
Yeah, you can make people commit suicide, bro. I got a cyber.
That's crazy.
You can make
real shit. That shit nuts.
They pull out their gun and shoot themselves in the head, bro. That shit
and you can make a nigga go cyber psycho, and
dang, I need a
you can shut a nigga down completely. Like you could, like it's not lethal.
My next playthrough might be a hacking build, bro. This is crazy. All right, we can.
That's what I got right now.
I tried to do, but the way them bugs was working, I was just like, man, I'm not about to keep doing this.
Like you could just look at a nigga and shut him down and make him go to sleep. Like just completely shut his ass down. Like that
joint crazy.
Hey, speaking of builds, what kind of builds does everyone have?
I'm a stealth.
I'm literally
just pure stealth build. That's it.
I do stealth.
Hand cannon.
I was doing stealth at first, and I try to mix in a little gunplay.
Like
but I'm mainly a hacking build.
Nigga got shanked.
I'm a hacking stealth.
He a bitch ass dude, man. Anyway,
he said, "Fuck that! I'm loading my save back up."
I did, bro. I just walked in there and they start shooting my ass. I'm like, I ain't even do nothing.
The stealth is good in that game. You can choose whatever you want.
Yeah.
I got a hybrid build. I do hacking and I do stealth, and I use Mantis blades and revolvers, and just basically do it. Fucking carnage do. I be doing like fucking 50,000 crit damage from across.
You know, I turned them down.
I turned that shit off too.
You know, I gotta turn them damage numbers off. Bro.
On this game, I don't want to see that shit. On other games, maybe, but this game,
I turn that shit off every game. I
tried to create like a Hitman type thing, but like I guess I would. You guys remember on that E3 demo where they had like the robot punch the dude out or something? I was trying to like get like basically the hacking stuff. I was like, man, I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna just keep running and gunning.
There's a lot of shit in that game that I ain't even looked into yet.
There's gunplay fun on this game.
It is. It really is. It's
other shit. Like it's other shit that makes it like that make you want to try out. Like so, I was trying. Like, the melee is dope. The shooting dope. The stealth is. I love the stealth the most.
Oh, the stealth is great.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Have y'all had the problems with the UI, bro? I mean, the AI.
I had I had a bunch of problems with the UI. Like in between like a side mission, like when I'm doing dialogue, it'll kind of glitch out.
Yeah,
on the right side of it, it'll say reload like 12 times on the side of the screen.
No, I ain't had that.
What I had, pick up a gun, what the gun is, or stay up on screen.
I had that one. I had that one.
It does that too, and you will zoom in, then you'll be stuck for a minute until you can pull your gun in.
Nah, what I've been having is every time I just re-downloaded the game today, but at first, every time when I load up the game, First of all, every time when I turn ray tracing on, the shit crashed. But I just fixed that by re-downloading it. And
I can't do that.
Yeah, I just reinstalled my drivers. Like I think that was a driver issue. I just completely reinstalled them. But second of all, whenever I load up a mission, not mission, but my game save, it's like you know who if somebody's talking basically in the background and about a mission that happened like 20 hours ago.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, and it stays, the subtitles stay on the screen.
That's ugly as hell.
Or like, do you guys know when you load up and that ship crashed and there's that fire nearby?
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the Nomad.
It was just a fire for a good while, and then the, like, after like that 0.4 update, the vehicle showed up. But I do wish, regarding like the lifestyle you pick, I wish the prologue regarding your lifestyle, because I played Corpo, was a little longer. And like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, if you the opening mission of like your lifestyle choice, like for me, a Corpo, I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but you could.
I did the Corpo shit. I like it.
I mean, I like it. I just wish
playing around making it.
Yeah, I just wish I spent more time as it, you know, because if
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, you talking about the intro? You wish the intro was longer.
Yeah. I like kind of time skip through the Corpo.
I hate that fucking time skip. I'm like, you can't time skip at the beginning of the fucking game.
I didn't ask for this. I ain't asked to be with
I feel like that was rushed. I swear, I feel like that was rushed.
I'll be right back. Y'all keep talking.
Just like they took out the wall running, bro. I was like, yo, wall running gonna be fire, and they took it out. They took it out. They had it on the trailer, bro. They had the Mantis on, right? He was running on the wall, and he jumped off. It was like Assassin's Creed.
I remember that trailer.
And they took it out. They took a lot of stuff out. Like, the driving in this game is horrible. I think it used to be good. And
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta get used to it.
It just
you gotta get used to it, bro.
Driving.
Nah, it do feel a little slicker, but like it feels smooth. Like when you get used to it, you'll be alright. It's not Grand Theft Auto though.
I wish you could drive like one of those Corpo hover vehicles. That would be dope if you could do that.
Yeah, them automatically driven though. Like,
yeah.
You can't drive them.
What's something that you guys would like, not like wish was in the game, but like basically, what would you fix besides glitches, like story wise or gameplay wise?
That's it, bro. Glitches, bro. Real.
I mean, besides the glitches, so you think the game is great?
I give it a 9. I'm this how I am with glitches. I don't personally take it to heart. Like, if it's not like a glitch that will literally blow my computer up or destroy my save after 300 hours, then no, I'm chilling. If it's T-posing, sometimes it might glitch and kill me, maybe. Or if I get stuck, okay, that's cool. I'm not mad at that. But if I was like a random person playing games and you take games that serious, you shouldn't. But it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's your money. That's how I make my money. It's whatever. I
can't give it no 9 because of the glitches. I give it an 8 because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, the story is great so far. I love the story.
Fuck the story. I'm talking about just the entire game as a whole. I'm enjoying this motherfucker. Like, it's working for me, but it's buggy as shit. So it's an 8.
Yeah, I just been trying to get to the Act 3. That like, then I couldn't do the last mission of Act 2.
You further than me, nigga. Don't spoil nothing.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but it's just like I like the story. It's great. It's probably my second favorite story of the year.
Y'all niggas been rushing through, bro. I swear.
No, I ain't been rushing through. I just
nigga, how you on Act 3 already, nigga? And I got 140 hours on it, and you got
Wait, what is Act 3?
I don't shut up, nigga, because y'all about to spoil some shit.
I don't know what Act 3 is. I haven't played it yet. I like first of all, the last mission in Act 2 or I don't know.
You don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, nigga.
Popping up for me for a good while, and so I just.
Did the topic change yet?
No, we still talking about Cyberpunk.
All right, hold on. Let me leave again.
Okay. You might as well just sit out on this one, bro. You might as well, unless it's something you want to talk about. I don't know what other topics we talking about.
I've been reading the lore cards. You read them, Kendall?
What cards? You talking about the
when you pick them up? They be everywhere where you go, and they got
the shards.
Yeah, I don't read all of them. I read like if I see a certain body, I'm like, oh damn. So this, I just started reading them a little bit more. Like I see a body on the floor, I'm like, okay, this is his story basically, and I read it a little bit and keep it moving. But I found the lore card that ended up tying into a main mission.
Oh really?
Yeah, with the pastor's son. What happened to the pastor's son? basically. I found a dude selling a BD of it.
Oh,
and he was dead already.
Black nigga?
Nah, it was just some nigga on the floor dead, like in the shop.
Oh, okay.
And I found like a little thing talking about the pastor's son that then eventually had a mission where I had to like basically go see the people that filmed that shit. Not filmed it, but that turned that shit into a BD. Basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. You talking about that mission Carnage was doing in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Hey, what?
Hey, that's what I was telling you about, bro. Oh my god.
Hey,
bro.
did you leave bruh stinking, or how you do that?
Wait, do what?
How did you handle that situation? Did you leave bruh stinking?
I tried.
What you mean you tried?
I tried to help him, but it wasn't enough.
What you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about the dude that Carnage was doing in the beginning of the mission when he was talking to the dude with the green.
I'm talking about a whole different mission, G. I'm talking about the pastor's son is dead. Like they everybody know this shit. Like so that's not a spoiler. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's a famous pastor's son got kidnapped, tortured, and all that shit, and they recorded it on a BD. And I found in free roam, I found a shard at this BD. It was like I guess it was a BD shop. I was just walking around and I saw a dead body and some shit to pick up, and I picked it up. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And I read it. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga was something. Oh, because I remember they said something about the pastor's son. And I think it was like on TV or some shit. I don't know. But then I'm like, oh, he had a BD of it. That's fucked up. And I thought that was the end of it. Because I'm like, oh, they must have killed his ass for the BD or whatever. And then eventually, it's a mission where you gotta actually like deal with the motherfuckers that was manufacturing that shit. And I was asking how did he handle that situation, but I don't know if he did it or not, or if he remembered.
Wait, which area is it in?
It was Maelstrom. I think it was Maelstrom protecting them. It was like
I don't remember, bro.
Yeah, they was like in some factory basically. It was like a father and son.
You talking about in a farm?
Nah, they was manufacturing BDs. It wasn't no farm, nigga.
Oh no. Okay, that's not.
Did the dude have tattoos?
I don't remember. It's an old man. It was an old man and his son.
Old man. Oh.
And they was sitting in the netrunner chairs, editing BDs.
Shit. I don't remember that shit.
And you tell him to give you the fucking tape. Like, bro, give me that shit right now. And I decided to do something extra after getting the BD. I left bruh stinking.
I do wish the games were more involved.
Bro, I just found out what mission you talking about.
You know what I'm talking about now?
I know what mission you talking about.
What did you do? Because
I left both of them stinking.
Oh, you left both? No, I wanted him to live with that shit.
I was like,
it
was over.
Post that mission in the spoiler.
No, I wanted Brett start breaking down, crying and shit.
He did, and I just smacked him with the dude.
You killed him? Nah, nigga, I want him to live with that, nigga.
Smacked his ass. I was like, all right, well, cool,
he gotta live with that. The other nigga gotta live with his son.
Oh, Jen, what's up?
I think I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I completely did that on some random shit too. I wasn't even.
That's what I like about the quest. You don't have to actively going out looking for the quest. You can just be driving down the street and the quest just pop up.
Yeah, like, hey, you
phone call, like, hey, yo, what's good?
Yeah, can you do this for me right quick?
Hey, go ahead and handle this real quick, bro. You in the area anyway, nigga.
This game feels like GTA 5, but like
no,
in regards to how open it is and stuff. But like GTA 5 was just a very linear narrative, and then you had like random encounters. This was like if you had the story and you could do this, and this. I wish like we could do like more like heists and stuff, because that would be really fun. Like
the world feel more interactive on there. I feel like the NPCs are better on Grand Theft Auto, but the world is more interactive on Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
100%. And it should be. It's like an RPG.
Yeah.
Because them Grand Theft Auto, you can't beat them Grand Theft Auto NPCs. Them niggas be jogging on mountains, bro. And full jogger gear, like it belong there. Talking about jogging shit. Yeah, talking about shit about jogging. Like them niggas is down there people.
Yeah.
And I ain't
gonna hold you. The Watch Dogs NPCs was nice as well. On the third one,
I actually like the NPCs in this game. Like kind of like in the beginning of the game, you don't see not one NPC that looks the same. Most of the NPCs.
Yeah, now they show me doubles and twins and shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, at first I was like, I didn't know who had the best NPCs, but yeah, I'm definitely giving it to Grand Theft Auto.
And I don't know why it's certain shit that should be in the game, like a color palette to swap for clothes.
I don't understand.
Yes, bro, them clothes kind of boo boo.
I don't understand why in every other shop everything is mismatched.
It kind of doodle,
it's
bro.
Coherent and none of
you
those.
Can't put. It's so hard to put together an outfit, and if you do, that shit gonna be weak.
It's gonna be straight buns.
You gotta look like a
dude
fucking
and this
clown
female
on
clothing
this
to buy. It should not be a higher level than your male clothing. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they ain't gonna care about that.
They want to appease the people that want to dress like females.
Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna care about that one. That one going
like,
under the
why wouldn't you put a dress on?
Yep. I don't care about that, bro. Since we only got a couple of minutes, we can talk about our game of the years for this year, because this is the last podcast for this year. We not gonna be here Christmas or New Year, so
Christmas is Friday.
Christmas is Friday. New Year's is the next Friday. So I'm gonna go down the list. Somebody message Wody and tell him to get his bitch ass back in here. Kendall, go ahead. What's your game of the year for this year?
When did Ghost of Tsushima come out?
This year.
Came out this year. I guess that or Cyberpunk, even though Cyberpunk fucked up. Like, I play, in my opinion, it's like my favorite game of the year. But as of like most polished game, I don't know, man. Like, I put more hours into Cyberpunk and I enjoyed it. But like as of most polished experience, it gotta be Ghost of Tsushima though. Like, out of not being released buggy and fucked up and shit like that, and running smooth on the PS4, even though it was 30 frames, like that shit still looked good. I'll give it a Ghost. I don't know how the fuck Last of Us won. I really don't.
Nobody does.
I don't know.
It was a meat riding contest. We know. We talked about it that day. It was a meat riding contest.
A bunch of emotional ass niggas was voting for that game.
We talking about our game of the year. What was your game? Personal game of the year.
I said Cyberpunk, so we talking about Cyberpunk for another 10 minutes. So you might want to do.
No, we ain't, nigga. Go ahead, Wally.
I'm gonna play that game when I get a new graphics card, but until then,
what was your game of the year?
I don't want to hear much about it. You said what?
What was your game of the year?
Cyberpunk.
It was Ghost.
It was a good one.
So we got the same opinion.
Rex, what was yours?
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't played no new 2020 game besides Cyberpunk.
So it's Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Scream the Slanderer. What was yours, bro?
I want to say Ghost of Tsushima, even though I didn't play it. I'm gonna agree with Kendall when he said, the game came unbuggy and it still looked, I ain't gonna say flawless, but I'm gonna say it looked clean enough.
Flawless, nigga.
I ain't gonna say. I mean, if it was 60, I'm with you.
It's That's 60 now. It's 60 now.
Nah, but we talking about the time frame of when it released. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but still though, bro, that shit's 60.
I'm gonna go with Ghost. I think Ghost had a really solid get-go from the get-go,
and that multiplayer fire.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick Ghost, man.
Yeah, but it's a one-trick pony.
Jarrell? Hey, shit. So it's
God. Did you just elbow that dude?
So it's God of War. Yeah, I elbowed him and he went to the ground. Yes, that's what happened. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to say probably either Cyberpunk or.
Go ahead and say what you. Yeah, go ahead and say.
Why are you doing that, Jarrell? You can't even beat the game.
He talking about his.
You can't even play the game.
Go ahead and say Last of Us, bro. Go ahead and say Last of Us like you want to, bro. Go ahead.
From a narrative perspective.
Fuck that game.
Nigga, shut up.
Fuck you in that game, bro. everybody will support that shit.
Y'all niggas ignorant.
Let him explain why. Right, bro. Go ahead. Let me explain why that's your favorite game, bro.
From a narrative perspective, there were where certain missions should have been placed. That was narratively the only problem for me. Gameplay wise, I loved it. It just felt like, just the perfect, not perfect in this, but near perfect story for me. It just was great. I loved it. I enjoyed it the most out of any game that wasn't broken this entire time.
All right, you got it.
If Cyberpunk wasn't broken, it would have been my game of the year. But I just didn't like in Ghost of Tsushima. I didn't like it. It was cool, fun, but after I beat the story, I just uninstalled it. But The Last of Us 2, I just kept enjoying it because the characters were phenomenal for me. The emotions the actors gave.
Emotional ass niggas. Like I said, I just said that. Niggas emotional ass niggas.
I just said that. Emotional ass niggas. I like narrative stuff.
I do too. Emotional ass niggas.
I'm invested in that too, bro.
I'm invested when
he said he would be Cyberpunk if it wasn't buggy, so
I'm just invested in when directors and people not push the boundaries, but show us human emotions. For example, like Ghost would have been good if we just got more of the not human element, but if we just spent more time with Jin, because I didn't feel like he was.
Yeah, I didn't care about that story. The gameplay was everything.
I didn't care about Jin because it was just like a sudden flip of the coin. He doesn't care, but it wasn't really truly backed by anything. And The Last of Us Part 2 felt like these characters, the reason they wanted to do things,
no flip of the coin.
Their relationships were all backed by stuff.
Hey, hold up. I don't want you to spoil it because I'm at the very last act.
You still ain't beat it?
No, nigga.
Kendall don't beat games.
Yeah, no. I'll probably put more hours in Ghost of Tsushima than any of you niggas.
Beat the story.
I've been, bro. I'm trying to 100%.
Nah, people trying to platinum that game, bro.
I was trying to platinum that game. I had to take a break, nigga. Yeah, I was on that game like before Cyberpunk, nigga. I was 12 hours in that game, bro. Doing 12-hour sessions, nigga.
That's insane.
On off days, on my off days. But
plus, you played that game on normal anyway, so
who?
Nah.
Because I didn't care about it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't care about it, so I wasn't trying to I was just there for the story.
Well, even if you cared, I was about to say, even if you cared about it, you would still be on fucking a normal easy. But I don't want to hear that shit.
Because on my first playthrough, I'm there for the story, and then on my second playthrough, I'm gonna.
You still there for the story, motherfucker? Shit.
Nah,
once I beat it, I'm on hard.
Hey, Jarrell, as of that flip of the.
What just happened?
Switch shit you talking about? He had to start doing shit that he had to do. Like, I don't know what happens in part 3, like at the end of Act 3, but I just know like in the Act 2, he had to start handling business. Basically.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people
flip of the switcher. They don't have to be fucking emotional. He's at the end of the day, he's a samurai. Samurais don't go off emotion. They say it in the story.
I think that's why he ain't fucking with it like that, though.
Yeah, you can't be no emotional ass nigga.
Right. Like, to me, it felt like it was backed by anything. It was just like, okay,
it was strategic.
In what way does this conflict you though? Like,
do you have a choice? Because when it was first showing the game, you can choose whether to be an honorable samurai or lean in between, like being a ninja in between.
Yeah, but at one point, that shit don't matter.
I mean, but for him, it has to because
no. I'm telling him. Him at one point in the story, he has to do what the fuck he gotta do. I ain't spoiling nothing, but he gotta do what's necessary. And he realized that you can't fight these niggas conventionally.
Think about it like as Zuko's arc in The Last Airbender. He can either choose to follow something that isn't gonna, pull. Okay, I'll stop talking.
Why are you pulling up Avatar? Jesus.
All right, man. Let me.
You might need to be banned from the first podcast next year. I might gotta slander you because you fucking tripping.
I was just trying to give an example.
But just take your L and keep it pushing, bro.
But yeah, I'm not going with that fucking Last of Us being that shit was just a fucking revenge plot. A glorified revenge plot at that.
Yeah, I'm good. My game of the year was Hades. That's the only game I beat. So
That's my game. Very good. I think
I haven't beat a single game this year.
That's the only game. I beat a couple games this year, but there was reruns. Like I beat Monster Hunter again, fucking Shadow of War. I mean, they don't count. So the only game I beat this year was Hades.
I literally stopped playing them for stupid ass reasons.
That was amazing.
I stopped playing that Valhalla for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm gonna get back into that though. That game was dope. I ain't gonna say it was dope. It was good.
Real good.
I stopped playing Final Fantasy VII Remake because they didn't put the Advent Children theme for One Winged Angel at the end of the game.
You know what? I just got tired of playing on PS4.
Yeah, I got tired of seeing them butt ass graphics.
I'm gonna just wait till it's on PC. I'm just wait. I ain't even gonna touch my PS4 for that game.
I'm gonna wait till they come out with a PS5.
And I'm buying Neo 2 on PS4. Oh, I mean, PC, my bad. PC, my bad. I'm buying Neo 2 on PC.
You got that shit on PS4 already. You might as well just wait till you get the PS5.
Nah, I'm gonna wait till I get most of them games on PC to play them again.
I don't want to touch a console till God of War come out, bro. I don't want to touch a console.
It's weird how y'all niggas was like, oh, you hold up, who the hell told me I was a PC nigga now? I was fucking arrogant.
You basically is now, nigga.
Like, you a PC nigga, you don't get on console, yeah, because the graphics ass over here and games run, but
yep.
I'm sorry, bro.
God of War was the only reason I'm getting on
more exclusives than them niggas though, but you know what I mean? It's just whatever.
I ain't trying to hear that, bro. It's all about brand loyalty.
I only play one game on PS5 for real. Like that's Demon Souls.
But that ain't even the reason why they be buying the PS5. They buy a new fucking console just to play the same fucking basketball game every fucking year.
To play it and look at sweat on niggas.
Play man.
Shout out to Night Screen. No,
like them niggas buy that shit to look at the sweat on niggas.
That's literally it, bro.
He's sweating real hard, bro. You could tell he been working hard, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
That shit is never impressed. The moment I discovered that the fucking Xbox Series X wasn't even stronger than a 2060 Super, I was literally disappointed in it.
It ain't stronger. I thought it was stronger than 2070.
No.
Hold on, let me pick this up.
Digital Foundry came up and exposed that.
I did see some shit on Twitter about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold on, let me see.
They said it wasn't stronger than the 2060.
I did see some shit, and they was talking about the teraflops again. I was like, teraflops. Oh my god. I did see some shit like that on Twitter, bro.
Teraflops with this, teraflops with that. But what about the clock speed?
It's poop, but okay. But if that's everything y'all got tonight, bro, that's all, bro. That's our year, bro.
That's it for real. We can end it short right now. I gotta get ready for work in a minute.
Well, thanks to everybody that came through. I think this is the year anniversary of the podcast right here. We started around this time. I think it was the 14th, I believe. So we would be back on the 8th. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all can go ahead and do y'all closing statements. Go ahead, Kendall.
Yeah, y'all enjoy your holidays, man.
Rex.
Stay safe in this Corona world.
Wear your mask. Oh, I thought you was done. Go ahead.
Wear your mask, Karen.
Hey, and wear that shit above your nose. And wear it above your nose. Quit letting your nose hang off.
Don't put it behind your chin.
To be honest with you, I was one of them niggas that wore it below my nose. So, but my job started making us wear that shit over my nose, and after a while, it started to become normal. And now I'm kind of used to it.
Like y'all ever seen that sign that says if you wear your mask like this, it says don't wear your under. They said basically if you don't wear your underwear like this, then don't wear your mask like it. And
that's crazy because I don't wear any. So
this nigga here.
See, this is.
Listen, I'm with Waldy on this one, bro.
I hate you niggas.
But yeah, it was like a picture of dude with the underwear on, like the dick was hanging off the underwear.
Oh my god! What? Anyway, okay.
This is my closing statement.
Let him do his closing statement so I can get out of here.
It was the door of a store, bro.
Oh my god!
It was on the door of a store. They said if you don't wear your underwear like this, don't wear your mask like this. Then they had a picture of like the nose hanging off.
Bro, nobody's trying to worry about if your trunk is out the trousers, bro. What the fuck type?
Nigga, you acting like you ain't heard what the fuck I just said, nigga. It was on a sign. It was a sign on the store. It was a sign on the store, basically.
Bro, never mind. I ain't even about to ask questions. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I don't want to ask no questions, bro. I don't want to ask no more questions about it.
Bro, it ain't no more questions to be said, nigga. It's a sign.
No, I definitely had questions about it. I definitely had a question about that.
Right, I just said it's a sign on the door at a store, and it showed that.
Nigga,
shit.
I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning the sign.
I mean, hey, a female probably. I hope a female drew that shit.
All right, bro. Anyway, the Scream the Slender. Go ahead, and get your outro, bro.
Y'all can follow me everywhere. Night Scream TV. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Also play games because you love them, not because your community wants you to play them. Boom.
Facts. Oh wait, hold on. You got a story behind that?
You know that ain't gonna never happen. Scream.
All right. So basically, like I do got a small story I want to pin to people, right? And I'm gonna pin this later. I pinned it in a video on YouTube already. And me and you talked about this on Twitter before with the whole small streamer community shit or small streamer connect shit, right?
Yep.
So anybody out there that want to be a content creator, a streamer, think of yourself as an entrepreneur. Think of yourself as like a rapper. Think of yourself as those two things, right? Lil Wayne never called himself a small rapper in '98 when he was becoming a hot boy. You never heard Jay-Z mention he was a small-time drug dealer. You never heard Elon Musk mention that Tesla was a small company. Stop limiting yourself and stop making yourself feel smaller than what you are based on the people around you. You just ain't been discovered yet. Everybody that got raw talent got to be discovered, man. And that's all it really is. Small streamer is no such thing as a small streamer. You're a streamer.
There you go.
Amen, brother.
There you go. That was beautiful.
And stay humble too.
Yep.
Nah, fuck that humble shit, bro. Whatever he just said.
Nah, you gotta be humble too, though, because you
definitely gotta remain humble and have humility.
Don't think besides yourself, because you think besides yourself, nobody gonna want to fucking partner with you or deal with you.
So you mean
low tier guy, dude?
Don't think about like I said, don't think like
he don't act like that.
Stand that
nigga.
He probably can't stream on Twitch no more.
He don't act like that.
I don't think he can.
Like, come on, bro. You can't be like that. The only nigga that can be like that.
It's just a character.
The only nigga that I know that actually is doing successful, but not as successful as they could have been, is Dame. Like doing that ignorant shit is Dame Dash, and Dame Dash is successful though. He's still successful. That's the only person I know that's been doing that shit. Nigga I know. But he would be way further. I feel like he would be way further than what he is if he wasn't on that. Like the way he act.
The most ignorant nigga I know that's still successful became the president of the United States. So I don't fucking know, bro.
Hey, that
is true.
I don't fucking know.
But you gotta remember, he's white.
I don't know. Anyway,
his outro. I took his outro.
That levels the playing field.
He said I took his outro.
Nah, he talking real. Hey, Jarrell,
his outro.
Real shit, bro.
He said I took his outro.
I mean, look, they crucified Obama for literally anything.
Oh, you're right, bro. Listen.
Plus sexual.
All right. Do your outro.
They crucified Obama because Obama claimed to do more than he actually did. But
he talking about before Obama got in office.
Do your outro. Let's stop talking about politics. I should have never brought it up. This is my fault.
And all that shit. They was disrespecting Obama.
Do your outro, Jarrell. Do your outro, boy.
All my black people stay up. The 21st coming soon. We're gonna rise up like the Fire Nation.
The fuck up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hope your power is going this Zuko route that you brought that shit up.
Standing outside and get a whole sunburn in the wintertime.
I was about to say y'all talking all that shit that we all just fucking randomly fall off the face of the earth for some reason.
That'd be dope too. All right, y'all, bro. It's been great. Won't go ahead and take us out, man.
Oh yeah, thank y'all for kicking it with the Struggle Gaming Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you have not already. It was fun.